Well, you never live. You never live until a bunch of weirdos from out of state try to recruit you to be a drug kingpin. A bunch of sissies. Never lived. So I was born and raised in Los Angeles. I'm from I'm a native out here. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through the whole, the drug epidemic, all that. I saw, you know what I'm saying, when it came, right, you know, for distance, right? I even got involved in it, I saw it from distance, right? And these Negroes come from out of state, or small towns, some of a small, secluded rural area, and they come out here, right, on disaster relief fund. The Negroes are on disaster relief funds. How's that? The Negro draw still blown off in a hurricane. How's that? A disaster relief fund. Check, dude. And these busters sitting up here playing games, following around like little bitches. Right, I'm hearing all kind of stuff, right? Well, we want him to get involved in us. So I guess I'm assuming somehow I'll get involved in this kind of drug kingpin shit in my own city. Why would I need them? If I'm on that kind of page, why would I need them? How's that? Some Negroes from a small rural area, right, secluded area down south somewhere. Somehow, I don't know, they're playing games. You know, I hear that. I hear, you know, with grapevine, I hear a drug kingpin. Some Negroes out of state. They're not even from Los Angeles. How's that? They ain't from California. These Negroes come out here on a disaster relief check. That's how they got out of here. Not drugs, I'm saying, not expanding their business, right? A disaster relief check. How's that? Come out here and think the idea of becoming a drug kingpin in Los Angeles, right? I can count how many drug kingpins went straight to the federal penitentiary. How's that? But also, right, a lesson, man. When you get that high where, you know, the police department or the feds are calling you a drug kingpin, right? You must be very ruthless. You can't reach those kind of heights without being ruthless, man. You can't. So you see I'm going with that. These dudes are sissies, right? They from a rural area, right? Secluded rural area, right? And they come out here talking about some drug kingpin shit in Los Angeles. And in order to reach those kind of heights, you have to be very, very ruthless. How's that? And once you get those kind of heights, it's very hard just to lead that business. It's hard. It's not impossible. You feel me? These dudes are morons, man. A weirdo. You nigga. I said, mention they rat bastards. Yeah, these dudes, man. A drug kingpin. I just got a prison, y'all do a life sentence, right? And I'm hearing a drug kingpin. How's that? Yeah, that's what I should do. After I just did this life sentence, dude. I should aspire to be a drug kingpin. How's that? And reach these kind of heights where I can't get out, dig. And plus, on the way up there, I have to be very ruthless, dig. After doing a life sentence, how's that? That's where my mind is at. Sure it is. become a ruthless drug kingpin. How's that? After serving life, how's that? Right? This is how moronic these guys are. And now I'm a weirdo, a homosexual, all kind of dumbass shit. A coward, right? And then I hear through the grapevines these dudes saying we thought, well, you know how we think, you know what I'm saying, where we from, that's a weirdo. Is that what that is? The same Negro that let drug kingpin come out their mouth in the city of Los Angeles. How's that? I used to be back down there in the early 90s, 90, 91, 89, 90, 91, I think it was 89, 90, 91 around there, somewhere around there. And I used to watch the federal rallies. I saw it twice when the federal rallies came down there and did a federal raid and wheeled kilos of cocaine out these places. Dead. And these niggas telling me, that was in the 90s, 89, 90, right? These niggas come out here, fast forward, these silly ass, weird ass Negroes from a secluded area down south, rural area, most likely poverty involved, and they come out here and tell me, man, a drug kingpin. How's that? Down there. All places down there. Now, it was in the newspaper, somebody was called the Skid Row drug kingpin, right? The dude was a moron, first of all. Again, I was down there, I used to hang out down there, 89, 90, right around there, right? And I saw my own eyes, with my own eyes, I saw the federal rallies come out of a place with kilos of cocaine. How's that? And shut the place down. How's that? In 2022, 23, wherever I come out of, these cats talking about a drug kingpin downtown Los Angeles. How's that? The Skid Row drug kingpin, see when they put it in, they was clowning an idiot. Because they put Skid Row. They mocked him. Because he's a moron. I was down there waiting, I was 89, 90, and I saw the federal rallies down there. How was that? You damn fools. Man, y'all forget whooped out. You look it out.